No time to play for snare lure. Welcome to the Worldbuilding the Virtual Isle podcast. So, I am wanting to do something and a little bit different than normal. Typically, it's like me going over designing NPCs and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I could do a little bit of that now, but I decided to go and work on a bit of stat blocks today. So, here's the party currently. So, we have Redux over here, who is as all of them are 10th level, but Redux specifically is a Fiend Warlock 10. He's pure Warlock. Frog is a Rogue Warlock 5. Oswald, I think, is a Cleric too? Oh. We just flat out forgot to give him the level up. Oh well, he gets a level up after this. Okay. That's my mistake. I didn't realize that we never got his level up. I thought we got it a while ago. Apparently, no, we didn't. Next time I talk to Justin, I need to go and get the level up. Don't know why that showed up that way. But Thropos is a Bard 8, a Wizard 2. So, yeah. Too bad that does explain why Justin is kind of low. So, basically with this, I'm wanting to go and make sure that I plot a encounter for people that I really expect. So, also included in here for the NPCs are Beorst. I love the spare with a gun, absolutely. Why this guy over here did not pick up on the fact that it's like, wait, there's a bullet that now there's there. There's bangs. The eye, especially. How does he have that? Does this guy have a gun? To be fair, I would have said out of character. Yes, he does have a gun. Your character does not probably know exactly that it's a gun. He does not know that that's a type of gun that actually exists. But yes, it is an automatic gun. Hence why he fired it repeatedly. As well. Oh, and there's bangs without needing to reload. So, hi. He has about, 9 more shots, I think. After the 9 more shots, that he's no longer able to use it. But, yeah. This one is like a Life Domain Cleric 10? Yeah. So, there's a couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to get up a different notepad. I don't know how I keep doing that for reference. But, basically, what I do is I go and calculate based off of, this. This is kind of how I do, about what I say is I need it, because if you're not doing this, it's kind of kind of just not going to be a decent encounter. Or actually, do I want to do it this way? Yeah, actually, I want to do this. Actually, I'm gonna say a PC. So, we're going to say frog. Frog is rogue. I don't care. Then red. Throw. Red. Beor. What top if I win? Start it. With that, and then Cal. Basically. And then might as well go and do this. So 5 and 6 is not going to be worried about. Now, this is just for like a 1v1 type thing. Now, that said, I don't frequently don't get all 5. Technically as well, we could go and get like Brustro, Theory also could get Squishy, and Grog, and Payessa, and Ball, and Kriv, but it's not likely for any of those people. It's more likely that we're going to get Frog, Oswald, Redox, Xtropos, and Wretched. So, I'm going to go with 4 plus 3 as 1. As 1 listing. And then who else would be likely? 2 plus 3 plus 4. That's another common one. Do I want to say all? Sure, not 5. And then all, basically. As well as, like, not 4, I guess. So, I'm going to do that type of thing over here, basically, because, I need to get up to sheet at least. So, basically, Frog first, I'm going to do first. So it's 13. So you need an average roll of 13. And HP is 63. So I'm going to be paying off of that. Average roll is 16. And his DPS. Let's see, so I guess a DPS is kind of like, do I want to include Fireball? Because he only gets 2 times of that. He's a Warlock. So he does have, that. But, like, do I want to? Do I want to include that? Probably not. Should be doing that, so it would be about 11 DPS that he can do. Because like for reference, for reference, you just basically add 0.5 to half to die. That's how you go and calculate the damage. So, like, in theory, he should be doing about 11 damage per turn. Like, in theory. Technically, I double. So it is what it is, basically. Like, in theory, it would be, like, about 22. But, like, it is what it is. So, that's that for this one. Actually, I should just get them all up. BRB. Okay, so now that I have him up, his defense. Oh, that messed it up. Hold on. So yeah, it would be 13 as well. I'm gonna put his in parentheses at 60. Because, like, in theory, like, his should be more than 60, but it's not a technicality. Because, like, it is what it is. You might go more into sorcerer, you might go more into cleric. It really does not, it really does depend on how you feels. Okay, so, what do I want to say is his average attack? Because, like, or average roll. Because, like, oh yeah, I should move this all the way over here so I can check. Like, this blue bar here, that represents his spell slots. So, like, in theory, he could spam, like, a chromatic orb. Or he couldn't really spam, like, Wall of Fire, basically. Because, like, Wall of Fire, he kind of is at level 4, basically. I will say that part of why I do like Wizard, and why, like, you'll see it on this character, part of why I do recommend it is the fact that, you still are full caster, for reference, but if you have access to 5th level spell slots, well, since you have access to 5th level spell slots, you do have more. To be fair, I could also play. Actually, technically, we could just level up just now. I guess. Like, it really just means, like, oh hey, yes, add like 2 HP to him, and just, like, when he has the extra 5th level spell slot, just, like, add 5 basically. But yeah, part of why I do that, or part of why I do the mana system, is so that people don't feel restricted, basically. Like basically, a Thropos, for example, has been bursting through his spells a lot more than Justin. So Justin's been a little bit more conservative, but Thropos has not. Warlocks are kind of like a... They're kind of the ones that's, like, you really don't feel the use of the mana system because, like, they really go off of spell slots anyway. Like, spell slots are really more... spell slots are more useful for, like, literally every other caster but Warlocks, funny enough. But, like, it is what it is. Technically, Cleric, he would also be able to use to, like, yeah, like, technically if he wanted to, like, he could go and, like, change out, say, like, Healing Word or Guiding Bolt, and in exchange actually get, like, Mass Cure Wounds, which is, like, basically the 5 levels that this guy has lost. So, yeah. But anyway, that's usually you want to go and factor that in, basically. Like, I'm not going to factor in the healing, though. The only reason why I'm not factoring in the healing is because it's going to make him a lot more annoying. Because I'm wanting this to be, like, showing how to balance, like, a single encounter, basically. Oh, I love how I went and marked both Biors and Wretched as 5, basically. Like, it is what it is, basically. I mean, to be fair, I'm the DM, so, like, when you see Biors and Kel, like, those are NPCs that they've hired, basically. So, like, yeah, Biors, like, for a 10th level Barbarian, like, not really that much broken, like, Path of the Bees, not really broken like Zealot is. Like, he has 515, 115 AC, HP. That's actually, like, relatively, like, that's decently respectable. In fact, that's, like, average. 20 AC with a shield, like, yeah, decently good. And, yeah, his main thing that he can do to get a lot of damage is literally an automatic pistol. He would be a lot better if I went and got him a rapier. But he doesn't have that rapier, so, yeah. It is what it is. Oh, that's why you're there. But Justin, I kind of don't know what I want to, like, do, really. Well, at the very least, I will say that he, yeah, yeah, like I would say that. Oh, his average roll. Okay, so yeah, that's a 17, and damage. I will say like I. So what would be that? So that would be a oh no that. So it would be 2d8. So like 4.5. So 9. 9 to how much? I do not know that off the top of my head. Thing is about D&D, you don't have to know everything. So 3.5 times 8, yeah, I don't know that. No, never mind. 3.5 d8 times 10. Wait, that's just 35. Why am I dumb? I'm calculating like the max that he could do, and I'm like, yeah, sure, that's perfectly fine. So actually, I should probably average that. So here's where it gets fun. Literally just doing this repeatedly. Because in order to go and get an average, you basically need to add up all the results and divide it by how many. So yeah, I'll be back after I've done that. Okay, so basically for his is the average DPS, as I'm going to say, is 22. Basically. So, like, in order for it to be somewhat decent challenge, it does need to be about 22. That's not really, that's not necessarily going to be, like, the statement, but, like, basically, if he feels like he's under threat, to where, like, he just needs to burst down things to go and get something dead, he's probably going to be more close to that 35, but otherwise he's going to be down at the 9. So it might be better to go and roll a little bit more on the 9 side, basically. Right? So that's Justin's character. Now, Redux. So defense we have 14, and HP is at 63. What is his thing? Oh, really? He's actually better with the Crystal Blade? Oh, interesting. I find it amazing that he does not realize that he's technically better melee. I mean, that said, it is what it is, basically. But yeah, he has 2/5 level spell slots, so whenever he casts something, and it's always 5th level. Like I said, that's the blessing, but at the curse of the Warlock. Like, in my system, or in my typical D&D thing, like the blessing of the Warlock is, yes, you get your spell slots back really, really fast. But the downside is my system doesn't necessarily reward that, because you no longer have that flexibility. Because Warlocks always cast at the highest level. They only have 2 spell slots. So that doesn't mean that they can't cast the first level spells. It just means that whenever they cast the first level spells, they upcast them to 5 always if they have a 5th level spell slot. Even if that person, even if that spell does not have a 5th level equivalent, or does not have outcasting, it still gets used at that 5th level, just with no benefit. So yeah, to me, that's something I find very, very restricting about regular D&D. Hence why I rule this way, for reference. So, I actually do say that might influence it a little bit, but yeah, his average is 19. Okay, so something else to consider with him is he has 2 Eldritch Blasts. So it would be 5.5 times 2. That's the first thing. Now, with his, I have to do a different calculation as well. Because he typically does that. So, like, he has, like, I'm going to assume that he hits with 2 beams. Like, he misses 2, he hits 2, basically. So, with that, I need to factor in his magic items. He has a couple. So... yeah, that, I don't know about that one. But, like, to be fair, this is why we had the 2-minute one. Because this one shows the, like, one thing I do like about Roll20 with the 2024 sheets, I hate them normally, but I really love them for the idea that they show it to me. So, he has a high changing church coat. He's not attuned to the crystal blade, so you can't really use it. He has a Ring of Force, which adds +1 on to his defense, or to his force damage spells. That means his Eldritch Blast. I'm going to assume that he's using Eldritch Blast only. Skybender does +1 to his damage rolls as well. For example, like it does, for example, +1 to Eldritch Blast as well. So I need to factor in +2 for the magic items. Now, something that is not counted here, that it really should, is Agonizing Blast. So, with that, it needs to be done now. I also should really go and list the damage modifiers, basically, and just have it be that. Because I don't know why I don't do that normally. So, basically, with that, like, on a 1, like, the very least that you can do is 8. Man, I hate my hotkeys sometimes. I literally press the wrong hotkey, so, yeah. It is what it is, basically. But, yeah. So, it's gonna be 11 plus... oh wait, no, I have to double it twice. Because it's each beam, basically, does about 5.5. I'm going to assume that he hits with 2. So, actually, it's 4 and 10 that he adds. So, it would be 11 to... so, yeah, he would hit for an average about 25. The main difference with that is the fact that he doesn't need it, actually. Like, he can use that without actually having anything else be boosted. Now... he can also have that be boosted to 35, basically. So actually, it would be about like his DPS would be expected to be around 25 to 35 or so. Like, so I would say to go for him, to go and say around. Wait, no. His, like, Skybender would be working for, like, it works for Fireball, right? Like it does? Or am I crazy? Spell attack bonus, damage rolls. Yep, nope, that. Okay, so yeah, it would be 36. So, 30.5, basically. So, technically, I would say round down to 30 with 3 dogs, basically. Now, for reference, I'm mainly doing this just so that I can start having a general idea about what I'm going to be doing. Like, it'll be a little bit faster once I go and get everybody's, like, actual stuff down. So, Thurpa's, his is... like, it is 13 to 16, right? Yep. 13/16. So, the reason why it's 13/16 is the fact that I do have custom AC for him, because that is specifically what he gets when it's in Blade Song. Like, Blade Song has a ability which he adds to his AC, his intelligence modifier. His intelligence modifier is 3. Wait. Something's off about that. Oh, right. Right. No, it would be 17. It would be 17 actually. Because I forgot that the thing is not tracking the defense thing that he has. So yeah, that would actually be like that should actually be 12. I've been messing up his AC. Oh well. Like in the future sections, you'll be having 17, and when he has Blaze on, basically. But when Blaze on goes away, like yeah, it goes back to 13 basically. Because like as far as I can tell, like the only reason why we're doing this, doing it this way, is because this thing does not specify that you can't be wearing armor, for reference. So like you can basically just do that. I've personally ruled that like if you have proficiency in it, such as he has proficiency in light armor, then that armor does not hinder your ability to cast spells. So therefore, he can cast spells with leather armor. He cannot cast spells with a shield. If he goes and gets a proficiency for his shield, then yes, he has a shield, or he can cast spells with his shield. So yeah, hi, there's that. But as of right now, no. So his HP is 61. The average roll is hold on, I need to decide on this. I don't know how to decide on. I need to figure out how I want to roll with this, because he normally uses DCs. He normally doesn't use attacks. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down as a 16 resist, mainly because like I know for a fact that he's not melee, so like for the most part, like he does for the most part he's relying on he's relying on two things. Like he's mainly relying on just like starbursts, technically. I don't know which one is his wizard stuff. Like he should have 3 wizard things. I think this is one. So in theory, that actually probably should be more of a 15. But like, yeah, it is what it is. Like I just need to be like a little bit more mindful of that. Basically, if he looks at something and says Wiz, anything below that is a wizard spell, so he needs to switch to intelligence to cast it. That's because otherwise it's technically improperly casted. But like, yeah, this is a dex. Oh, really, charisma. That makes like little sense. Oh, it is what it is basically. So, I/C. Actually, wait. I/CH. Because like to be fair, like he mainly uses those two. So yeah. Technically it's more of 15 and for that, but like, who cares? In all honesty, I would rather it be like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna say that you go and have the yeah, we're just gonna say you have +2 in intelligence by something basically, or just like, and nothing else, give him like a headband of intellect or something basically that he just forgot was attuned to him or whatever basically. But like, yeah, like, and nothing else, that just makes it a lot easier to explain, like, okay, just so that we don't have to retcon anything, whenever it started happening that you are doing that, you've had that since then. That way we haven't needed to switch your spells, basically. The only thing that makes an issue, though, is the fact of the AC technically would be boosted by 1. So, yeah, that's about the only other issue with that, but it is what it is. So, anyway, the damages that you can do is 2d8, so that would be 9 to 1 below fireball. That's how much? I don't know fireball. Oh, wait, no, that's instant 7, it's 3.5. So yeah, it'd be 24.5. So again, like, I'm gonna round down on that one, but I'm gonna still do it the same thing. So BRB. Okay, so it is about 16.5 on average. Now, to be fair, this average per round is also factoring in like the best they can do. So it may not be like all of what they're doing, but like in general, they should be able to like output probably a little bit more than like what the max per round is. So yes, for reference, I'm probably going to half the defenses and double the attacks. So it is what it is. Now, Wretched. I've scrolled past it. Okay, yeah, no, he's just arguably like the weakest character of the lot. Like, it is what it is. So he's more of a melee character. Don't get me wrong, he could do other things. It's just, yeah. For reference, this is why you don't want to build to like the meme number, because like Wretched has built his character to exactly 69 stats. Like, yes, for reference, that's exactly what he's done. Like, he's gone into where like, if you add up the strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, that will equal 69. And yeah, it kind of sucks for D&D. Like, well, I wouldn't say that it sucks, because D&D is really all about like how much fun you can have with the weirdest things, basically. So like, I've had people, I've known characters or people that have had fun with people, yeah, I've had fun, I've known people that have had fun with a stat total of 18. Like, literally. A stat total of 18 is, something that somebody's had fun with. And the other person's had, like, 108. Like, I feel like that's the extreme. It's not likely, but like, it is possible. In theory, it's possible, but yeah, people that had fun. I've known people that have had fun like that. So, in all honesty, I almost say that he's kind of like, don't even worry about him. Like, I definitely do say that it's fair enough for him to want a new character, but like, that's the thing, right? Like, I am the DM where it's like, this character is somewhat decently broken, and so like, I'm not gonna say that he like, I've made it and I've written it, so I'm not gonna say that he can't play it, but I'm going to mainly say that like, he can't go and like I'm not gonna reward him for getting rid of like this character for just other reasons. Like he will effectively have to be meat shield and die like in meat shield style combat. Like if it's not that way, then like yeah, it's whatever basically. So in general, I'm gonna wait. Does he have extra attack? Because that is something else to consider. I think he should. Wait, no. I'm used to him being a ranger. No, he doesn't. He's seen warlock ranger, or he's seen warlock train like trickster 3. For reference, by technicality, like for reference with this, he actually went into warlock first. So like, I don't usually have the rule of like you like I say you can pick your base class first, basically. So he is the base class of warlock. So a lot of his level 1 stuff was warlock, but then he went into trickster, well, arcane trickster, warlock, well, arcane trickster rogue, basically. So like since he had 13 decks, he could go and do the rogue thing. But yeah, it is what it is. Like his spells will be off level 4, or off of 4th level, basically. So that's kind of like the odd thing. Like I don't know if he actually really like. It's kind of one of those things where it's just like, is he actually even like good? Yes, he has it there. Apparently I just didn't notice this one, and I don't know why. I just flat out didn't notice it. So yeah, he has it listed twice. Oh well, I don't really care. But like, for me, I do luckily have access to my player sheets. I will say that like when you're wanting to have encounters, like be with them and kind of like figure out about kind of like all of this other stuff, basically. Because like the more you know about your player characters, or at least about like their defenses, their offense, and the better you can plan for your encounters. So yeah, this one I kind of want to say like melee, in all honesty. Like he's not really a backline character, but also like he's not like this is the type of character that makes it really hard to play in, because like you're like he's not at all a tank. Like Doorpost is literally down on him by 1 HP or by 2 HP, but is less likely to be hit by 2 to 6. Like he has 2 to 6 more that they have to roll in order to break his AC. Whereas Wretched, it's like, yeah, hi, basically anything will hit. Like how he has not died yet, I'm honestly kind of shocked. But like I guess that's because like he's been a lot more like infrequently to these sessions. Like I know he's been busy and stuff like that, and just otherwise like been not there. But I do know that he wants to show up if he can, and so yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, to be fair, he also mainly loves chaos, so that's why he likes this character. It's kind of why he wants the other character as well. But yeah, to be fair, if he entirely screws over the party to go and get his character killed, I'm having him make a new character. I'm not giving him Florida Man literally because he screwed over the entire party. If he screws over the entire party, not playing Florida Man is literally his punishment. Like, that's literally the thing. And no, he's not getting a lot of the other things that are chaotic either. I guess for this, like, I kind of say, like, as weak as it is, just, like, go with the 14. Like, honestly, just that, basically. Oh, actually, I should probably do average save as well. Just simply so that, like, we have that notice as well. Because, like, sometimes the average save can, like, matter. I don't even know if that's the case with him. Like, so it's literally just 8 plus 3. Basically, yeah. So, yeah, like, for Wretched, it would be, like, 1.833. Like, I'm just gonna say that, basically. Because, like, it is what it is, basically. So, what does he even really have? Actually, yeah, it would be a 13 if he... You know, it would be, like, plus 5 is his main thing. So, yeah. Actually, 14/15. So... I would also say that this is 9, basically. Because it's either A, I'm expecting it to be like, well, I'm assuming that's going to be like, there's 2 14s that managed to hit with an Eldritch Blast. Or B, like basically, the DPS, so I'm putting it out. I'm assuming that, well, DPS, DPR, whatever, are like damage, like basically it's however much damage you might be expected, like per round, like the average amount, basically. Assuming that things go in their favor, or basically. This this is D&D, like a balanced encounter. In theory, like if dice go more their way, then it might be a little bit more of a pushover. But if the dice are more in the enemy's favor, then it's definitely going to be a little bit harder of an encounter. That's part of why I'm not really, like, factoring in HP that much. Because, like, sorry, no, that's why I'm not really factoring in the healing that much. So, yeah. Actually, I'm just going to go forward. So, be yours. He has a 20 AC, 115 HP. Oh, I put him in as 10 for some reason. I don't know why. But it is what it is. You might want to go and consider the speed as well, basically. But, like, it is what it is, basically. Like, speed is really only a factor, or, like, yeah, speed is only a factor if you're really wanting it to be, like, it's a chase, basically. And so, like, you might want to have it be, like, okay, well, maybe make it a little bit more even, maybe make it, like, they are a little bit more fast, but there's, like, the player that is, like, capable to keep up with them, and stuff like that. and basically like the other player in this case has like comms with the others, so like they can try to like coordinate them, like be going down this alley, try to cut them off over to here, stuff like that, and other things. And like that's the only time you really worry about speed. And so I do know that he has a 8, so it'll be like it technically could be 18. I'm gonna go with this average of 7. 17. And here's the reason. For Bjorst, he doesn't actually want to be using pistol. He only has a certain number of bullets for that, for one. But the other thing that he needs to, that he wants to do, is he wants to keep it a secret. So unless it's like something that he feels like is a little bit more important, I guess, he's not really going to use the gun. He's just gonna leave it in his underwear, basically, where it just like looks like an absolute bulge because like it's a gun. It's a gun in his underwear. Like, he doesn't. He's a bear. He doesn't know what UN does. He doesn't know what the heck what other people at PO understand that as. He's just like, oh yeah, no, it's a gun. Like, what of it? I was like, it's a big machine. What of it? And I go pull. I pull this thing, and then it goes boom. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. I need to know. I just need to know that you pull thing. Well, take thing out, pull thing, goes big. Things get really hurt. It's good. It's useful. No need to concern yourself. So yeah, like he does 6.5 per round, basically. Like, actually, wait, no, it would be like, how much? So technically, it would be like it does depend about range. So it would be a like 3 point. No, it would be 6.5 to 9.5. So like, in average, it would probably be. Well, actually, I can subtract from there. So like, the average is 8, effectively, because it depends about whether or not he rages. So I'm gonna give it as an average of 8 for him. Now, Kel is a little bit of an interesting mercenary. So, in my campaigns, like, whenever I have a mercenary, it matters about what are they. So, like, Bjorst is a pure barbarian. He's only physical. He has no spell slots. Kel is a cleric, so he does have spell slots. They have 2 entirely different price systems. A like decent deal for decent deal for like a melee person, like just pure melee, like you don't get any spell slots, is a base price of 25, and then however you want to split out the rent, basically. BOS is just like, pay me 25, I go slaughter or things you order me to, or things in your path. We want slaughter. We don't care about loot. We just want to murder. Like, that's literally him. So like, he just cares about the loot. So he just cares about slaughtering things. He doesn't care about any loot. He just wants to murder things. Kel, on the other hand, like, he will typically be a little bit more like if there's something religious, he's probably gonna be taking it for a reference. Because, like, to be fair, like, as well with these people, it's like, yeah, I definitely do want to make sure that, like, if it's something religious, I'm taking that. I don't trust you guys with anything religious. Like, I've seen you guys. you guys are not religious, like, in the slightest. So, yeah, there's that. But it is what it is. So, for reference, both of these were intended to be tanks. That's why they have way higher AC, way higher HP than the group, and way higher, AC than the group, because, yeah, it's just, why go and have, why have the tanks be, below, the other people? Now I am surprised about him being, somewhat average in, or rather, I'm surprised that he has a 3 average. I mean, I looked at Kel, and it's I don't know how he's a tank. To be fair, basically with the 2, I think I used, he has no, skills, basically. And the whole reason that he has, no, extra skills, or extra, feats, is the fact that I basically have to buff his constitution both times. So, I leveled him up to 10, and basically it's oh my god, yeah, he's kind of useless as a tank. I feel like I need to add to his con. He needs more con, basically. So, now on future level ups, I might add a little bit more into his wisdom. Don't get me wrong, I still would level him into cleric, but I still probably would level up the, I probably would level up the wisdom now. Now that he has, a decent enough, HP thing. So, yeah. It is what it is, basically. But, yeah. Actually, do... Oh. Well, yeah, that's fortunate. So, yeah, he, kind of just has... it doesn't really matter about whether or not he's in plate or not, I guess, apparently. Because, yeah, either way he's at 16, because, yeah. Oh, it is what it is with Gal. But, yeah, average roll, that would be a... No, not 20, it's 16. And then DPS... I guess technically should be a little bit more range. Oh well. Too late now for that. So that would be about 5.5. Maybe if he is in a ranged battle, it would be, how much would that be? So it would be a, 4.5, plus 2, so 6. Oh yeah, no, that's correct. So basically say that he, averaged it to 6 for him. So, yeah. It is what it is. Now, I need to go back and do these. So, -1, then do +6, +2, +4, +3, +9, divided by 6. So yeah, Thorpa still has the highest average of the group, or average save of the group. Actually, I'm going to do all of these and get back after I'm done. Okay, so you know how I mentioned about the fact that Wretched has a low set? Uh, yeah, that's the order. So that's currently what I have for everything. So basically, what I say I need to do is whenever I'm planning for an NPC, like I'm going to be doing this. So this equals basically like how much should they do. So depending on how many rounds I want the battle to take, that's essentially how much I need to divide the HP, and multiply for their DPS. So like my rule DPS. Oh, whoops. Technically that's 22. No, this one would be like, but yeah, like this. This is where it does get a little bit tricky, basically. So sometimes it might be better to like say like oh yeah, it's 22 like plus 9 in this case. So like his is 31. On those that like his would be probably more 50. Basically. His I don't know. That would be like 31, right? Oh. No, never mind. 33. Wait, no, that 16 is also factoring the 24. So basically going to like 9 plus 24. So yeah, 33/34. This one would be 18. This one would be 16. And Fortune does 12. So that's basically like what it does. As for reference, I do 2 actions basically. So if you don't move, if you get 2 attack rolls, basically. Frequently, enemies will also have the same thing. So frequently, they'll have 2 attack rolls, much like how you will frequently have 2 attack rolls. This is where we can start differing. So 14. Yeah, like I'll actually shout over here. So like basically, Beors and Kel are currently like in the party, so I'm factoring them in whenever I'm doing calculations. So, actually 6. I might as well do 6 plus 7. So, so basically just that I don't have to like, I literally re-add them for like calculations. And anyway, I'm going to do that. Okay, so basically, I'm going to do this differently. So like, this was 27/4 would be 31. Now technically this is also like very weird, but this is 1 to 24. The reason why I'm basically doing this, doing it this way, is the fact that when I'm trying to factor in about a balanced encounter, I go and do it like right below it, effectively. Actually, I'll fill in all this because I am running a little bit out of time. So yeah. Okay, so now going off of how this is. So this is kind of how my stuff would be set up. So I have this bottom line as whatever they would be facing. So basically, this top line is for if it's the usual of basically redox and thropos doing things. So like this one and this one. Now, I do have a caveat basically on assuming that they really don't have anything to worry about. Like basically that it's going to be about 2 rounds. About 2 rounds of combat. So this is about the damage that I would suspect that they would need to do per turn, basically. So obviously this does not factor in the movement. It will factor in like the DPS that it can do if it's not moving, because otherwise it's going to be just like absolutely steamrolling them the moment it gets in range, basically. Okay, so I have that as a caveat, basically. So it may seem like it does a lot of damage while it's moving, but basically like it's one of those things where it's just like try to keep it moving, basically. Like as long as you guys keep it moving somewhat, or if you guys can keep it like somewhat more restrained, basically, then it can make it a lot easier of a fight. So there's that. So basically, like, I would be real. Looking at this, I do see that definitely the weak links of this group is Frog and Wretched, basically. Like, I don't know about how much fun they're having with their characters, but, like, I will say that if they're not having fun with their characters, that, like, yeah, we might want to see about, like, redoing their characters, because just, like, I'll be real, like, 22 is not adding a lot, 19 not adding a lot either. Like, ideally I'd be wanting to go and have it be that, like, they get up to dealing about, like, 31 to, well, yeah, about 31 on per turn, basically, so similar to Justin, effectively. Because, like, really the, they don't have, like, they're not necessarily, like, bad characters, I'll be real. But, like, like, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, I do know that, like, when you're being told, like, no, you can't do something, if you're being told, like, yeah, no, like, you're not going to be, like, as capable as, like, insert other thing here. Like, that can be demoralizing and, like, it can weigh on you after a bit. So, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't mind it with Beors and, like, Kel. Because to be fair, like, the main thing that I did with them is I never gave them magic item. To be fair, Beors has his gun, so, like, I'm not factoring that in. But to be fair, he could also be using that effectively. But, like, he's a lot more of a frontline person, so he's not likely to use that gun. That's why I'm not tracking him. Because, like, what I say is best to do is, like, plan, like, when you're doing something like this, like, plan for what you expect them to use. Like, Redox has used Fireball, so I've planned for him to use Fireball. Like, well, Fireball and Eldritch Blast. Hence why I've also added in... Wait, did I add that in? I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did, actually. But, oh well. I'm not going to really do the massive amount of calculations. Like, it is what it is, basically. Like, in theory, yes, I probably should have made it actually like 51, basically. But like, to be fair, like that just makes it to where like, oh, this goes up by 1, that goes up by 1, etc., etc. I don't know why I stopped tracking that one. I don't even know which number I used with it. Because I went and changed this to like basically the average. And so basically like for reference on like what I did was as I have in order to go and get the damage such as like this number, I basically just took the HP, and since I wanted it to be 2 rounds, obviously that DPS would need to be however much the HP would be in 2 rounds. So in case of the entire group, it would a single creature would need to do, or the set of creatures would need to do 259 damage in 2 turns, basically. Or rather, like in combination, in like they have to do like 259 damage in a turn, basically, in order to like decently take out the party in like 2 turns, basically. However, for them to take it out the creatures in 2 turns, they have to do well, yeah, like they would be doing 206, so therefore the creatures would need about 412, basically. So like this is like the main caveat with this though is, well, yes, I can use this plot to creature. I'm also not sure about whether I want to do it on 1 creature. Because I was going to make a creature, but like I spent a lot of time just doing all these calculations. That's like, yeah, I'm not sure if I can plot a creature at this point. I might keep this for later on though. But like, yeah, it's what it is basically. Like, I'm not going to fully say like, oh yeah, no, like this is a great system. I'm not gonna say this is perfect, but like, CR I definitely do say is limited, and this is definitely a lot more free, I guess. Let me go and factor in like what would the CRs be for what reference. Okay, with this little thing, I do find it funny how like apparently if you just click like keep checking the save box, like it will just keep doing like -10 basically for the saves. I don't know why, but like it is what it is, and yeah. You literally get a CR0 that apparently is CR10 apparently. Okay, so on the calculator, I'm now kind of seeing a thing that I honestly did not really expect. Like, maybe it is something with like the fact of Biors and Kel, but like, I'll be real, I did not expect it to be up to CR13, basically. Like, that's with 4 people, funny enough. Like, that's not even with the full party. Because, like, the last session, we actually got to where, like, by technically speaking, they could, in theory, have gotten to CR19, basically. Or dealt with the CR19. It might have been a lot. This is also for, like, a little bit more challenging of an encounter, for reference. And so, like, should I normally throw a CR20 against them, or normally plan to throw a CR20 against them? No, I shouldn't. But it might be better for me to go and have a variety of things, basically. And it's just like, well, the boss, okay, sure, I might have it be like, I'm plotting for like whoever is like well, yeah, whoever that I'm expecting to really like be getting for that session. So like in typical, like I'm probably playing for like this line more. Yeah, like I'm typically playing for like either this line or this line. Because like well, actually, like usually one of the top two lines. Because like we basically always get Redox and we always get Thropos, for the most part. Those two are usually here. Justin, who plays Oswald, is often here as well. We occasionally don't have him, but more often times than not, we do have him, so I don't factor in like not having him. But yeah, a lot of the other things here, it's just like, yeah, whatever, basically. So yeah, this is basically like what I would be doing to plan a actual enemy. Maybe next time I do plan for an enemy and just to keep this up or something like that. But like, yeah, I really don't know about how long it might take me to do so. But yeah. I might go and see about getting the encounter thing that I used here. Like it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. At least the 2014 one. The 2024 one is not there, but like to be fair, this also does show that like CR is kind of broken, and because like I honestly, if I factored in as like a enemy, just like more specifically for like a ambi, well, yeah, basically like this is a typical CR. Well, this would be a typical party that quote unquote CR10 should be a challenge for. It goes up to CR13 or so. So it's like yeah, I kind of say that like the CR13 kind of doesn't really hold up, really, like at all. To be fair, it might even be higher, or because technically like I would round that up to like 17. Like for the most part, I was rounding sevens. I think I was taking it somewhat easy on the average rolls. I currently have up this for the CR20, basically. So like down here would be the CR20 stuff here. But like it is what it is, basically. Like that's just kind of like what would be like expected, I guess. So effectively. To be fair, I could play at like 129 and would probably not make a whole lot of difference, basically. But like, it's whatever, basically. Like, even with the average roll of like 5 for the AC, it's like, it basically means that like it's going to be requiring a 15 for like hitting Biors, basically, and then like a 13 for Cal, or it goes around and then therefore it doesn't even remotely need the AC. So yeah, like it is what it is, basically. Like it is definitely kind of unfortunate that we do have like basically have an entire party of backline people. And the sad thing is, Wretched, I don't even know what he's supposed to be. Like, I don't know whether he's supposed to be frontline or if he's supposed to be backline. But he doesn't really accomplish either one very well. He's not that much of a tank to be frontline, but he's also not powerful enough to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm backline. Like, I can almost see about why he wants a different character, but I do not want to go and just like allow him to just like straight up go and be a bigger menace with Florida Man. So yeah, maybe I talk to him about that, because like him especially, I don't know about what his niche would be. Like every character kind of is useful to have a niche, and it's useful to kind of plot for like each niche to be like in the spotlight at some point. But like when you get a weaker character, it kind of does become hard to plot. Like, how do you make the weaker character actually stand out? So it is what it is. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. If you want to hear me up any other thing, come to the Twitch at Gordon_fan42. I will yap about basically anything and everything. Well, anything and everything that I'm interested in. So, like, if I don't know a lot about it, I'm probably not that interested in it. But otherwise, I will be able to hold an absolute discussion on it. Honestly, I more enjoy just talking with people rather than, like, playing any sort of games. I just use the games as bounce, to bounce off, like, jokes and other things to, like, at least provide, like, some sort of entertainment, basically. But, yeah. If you're seeing this on a platform other than YouTube, then, well, I do recommend it and watching on YouTube, because as then you actually see, like, all the various things that I've been entering and stuff like that. So, like, in this case, it definitely would be better to fit into YouTube, but, like, who knows? The other platforms will probably have longer episodes, simply because, like, I might have to go back in there and actually, like, say the numbers, basically. So, yeah. But really it is what it is. Ultimately, I hope you, all the DMs out there, find some use in this. Obviously, you're gonna have different numbers. Like, maybe I can, if people are interested in it, I could probably write a application, basically, that will go and, like, formulate, like, however many player characters you have, and then output, like the save value that you might want, the roll up, the 2-hit that you might want, and then just, like, other things like that, basically. But it is what it is. Obviously, if there's nobody interested in it, I'm not gonna do it. However, I will ultimately see everyone whenever next see y'all. Hopefully on Twitch or one of the other videos I do here. But ultimately, that's up to you, everybody to decide.